Welcome everyone back to Forza Horizon 5, and once again we're in street class, street series racing online, but this time we're in B class. We've not been in B class for a while now, and yeah, we're in the 2016 Abarth 695 Biposto. So this doesn't pack the biggest punch in terms of horsepower and torque in comparison to a lot of cars on this game that can be in this class. There are certainly far more powerful cars, far quicker cars in terms of straight line speed and acceleration, but this does have really rather good handling and braking, as you can see, and it doesn't weigh all that much at 2,179 pounds either, which is 19 pounds less than standard, which obviously isn't a huge decrease in weight, but it is far lighter than a lot of cars will be on this game in this class that are modern as well in particular. So yeah, does have really good handling and braking. It's got really good turning as well, being a front wheel drive car. But yeah, straight line speed is not this car's forte, quite frankly. And yeah, we're only doing 3 races in this episode because we're in B class, so we're in slower cars to start with, but then I'm also in a much slower car than some cars on this that can be in this class as well, because yeah, every car here has more horsepower than we do in stock form, and yeah, no doubt we'll have even more power when upgraded into top B class. So yeah, like I said, not the quickest in a straight line, and nor do we have the best launch, but once we do get going and corners come into the equation and the like, we do gain ground. I have had a couple of podium positions in this car already, just to try it out, see what it's like. So yeah, it's not going to be the most competitive and successful car all of the time, but as you can see, it's able to keep up with an Evo, which has all-wheel drive and the like. But obviously not in terms of straight line performance, as it's going to easily come across as now. As you can see, good turning, we can hold on to the power there, all the way for the corner. Does at times want to turn into a trike, but that is typical of a hot hatchback, to be honest, and that's only a good thing. Beat this classic 911? Probably not. It's not much heavier than we are, but it will have more power. But it is also an older car, and we are more track orientated. Certainly having some control issues there. Really do like this car though. Yes, it's nowhere near got the practicality for a car that you can use every day, because there's no rear seats, there's very little creature comforts, it's got a very bone shaking ride and all that lot, but it is at least able to beat an Evo in this class on this game. So there is that. And that car has way more power than we do, and all-wheel drive, and it was quicker even in stock form. So yeah, to beat that Evo is fairly impressive as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, we now have 215 horsepower in this car, which is 29 horsepower more than standard, and 212 pounds-feet of torque, which is 29 pounds-feet of torque more. It's now from a 1.6 litre turbocharged inline 4 as opposed to the 1.3 that it had originally. So as you guessed, we got most of that power from increasing the engine block size. And yeah, like I said, it only weighs 2,179 pounds, which yeah is only 19 pounds less than standard, but is still a lot less than a lot of other vehicles on this game. The weak point of this car is the top speed, as even though it is more than what it was originally, it can still only do 145, which is 6 miles an hour more than standard, but yeah, far slower than every other car that's going to be going up against. So yeah, straight line speed orientated point to point races isn't this car's forte, but as you can see, this is a lot more twisty than perhaps the other one was, so maybe we'll do well. We do have a lot of ground to gain back after the initial launch and acceleration away from the start line. Hopefully corner is not too far away. That Charger shouldn't have all that much great handling. Yeah, we're able to pretty much keep up for the corners. Slightly lost a wing mirror there. An AI car turning left. This also doesn't have the best sounding engine. It sounds like a bunch of spanners in a popcorn machine, but still. In terms of performance and handling, it's really rather nice to drive. Pretty fun as well. And it offers a challenge on top of that because, you know, we're hardly festooned with acceleration and speed, but it's a tortoise in the hare kind of situation, and we are the tortoise. Don't have all that much pull up the hills. Gravity is our friend. Thought I had a response there, but I don't. Can we hold on to fourth again? It's the Porsche 911 that is behind us. But we're still able to keep fourth, so I'm pleased with that. We're consistent at least. And we've beaten another different car as well that was ahead of us originally. I think it was the 911, was it behind us? Yes, it was. I think the Charger, yeah, quit out. It's annoying that, because, you know, if you're at least in the race still, then you know, there's no reason to quit out, really. Although I think the Charger did slam into a building, so maybe that's why he's quit out. So yeah, me, the Lancer, and the 911 are all drawn on 24 points, so it's everything to play for third place in the next race. So yeah, we now can do 0 to 60 in 5.607 seconds, which is only marginally quicker than standard, but we can now also do 0 to 115.278 seconds, which is quite a sizable 1.641 seconds quicker than standard. So yeah, definitely quicker in terms of acceleration, although unfortunately only marginally in terms of 0 to 60. I think it's less than 0.1 of a second quicker to 60, so not great in terms of that, but yeah, definitely noticeably here quicker in terms of 0 to 100 time. And yeah, it's got more mid-range clout as well due to that extra torque and power that's got going on, which isn't being wasted on all that much weight with it remaining less as well. So yeah, all in all, fairly solid car. It's nice to see someone choosing something different with that Jeep Wrangler and doing well with it. Always a fan of different kind of cars being raced against one another. It's boring when it's just the same old ones all the time going against one another. So, well, is she going to see a Jeep Wrangler and a Lancer Evo and a Fiat, well, a Abarth, well, you know, a dressed up Fiat 500 with lots more power and lack of weight going up against one another. Not likely to be on the new Forza Motorsport, that's for sure, but still, so we get that kind of thing here. We're actually on a podium position. Because yeah, this car's weak point clearly is straight line speed. Well, maybe we'll make it up in the corners. Well, if we could at least get the checkpoint, which we nearly didn't there. Evo is pulling away. To be expected. If we can maintain fourth, then we are at least consistent. Not consistently great, but still consistent. Made better use of that corner, then we would have been able to take advantage of the Evo crashing, but unfortunately not. Oh, the Porsche's right behind us. It's going to be a struggle to stay ahead of that. Well, not if it gives us a bump forward, that won't be. Oh well. I don't know if that gave it us or not, if there was some lag involved there. Yeah, it does give us fourth place. So, yeah, forever fourth, as the saying goes. But still, you know, it's at least consistent, and it means we won't be at the bottom of the leaderboard on the championship overall. And the car, at the end of the day, is a fun car to drive, and it is a challenge, which is always something I like. I always like being in the underdog on these kind of races. So, yeah, there we go. Not a car I'd recommend everyone drives, especially if you only like winning, or at least coming second or third. But still, fun enough as far as I'm concerned, and yeah, an enjoyable car to drive, and one that is, I'm glad, that is in the game, as it was added via the new Italian automotive update. So, yeah, get out there if you haven't got it already. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.